Do you want to be a kick-ass assistant, be on set, learn from top artists? Then get your copy, Assisting Rules by DeShawn, the ultimate guide to assisting makeup artists and hairstylists in beauty, fashion, and print. Only at assistingrules.com. Hey, beautiful people, it's makeup artist DeShawn all the way from New York, and I am here to help my fabulous fellow makeup artists just be a little bit better. And today is the funky subject of negotiation. And most importantly, the biggest mistakes we all have made. When someone calls you on the phone and offers you the gig, you take it. You take it. You just, I'll be there. I have done that. I did that many times when I was a newbie. I didn't find out really much about anything. I just took the job because I wanted the job. I knew how much it paid, and that's kind of all I knew. And so that's one of those things that we do when we get job offers is we just take it. You have to start doing your homework, and the homework that you have to do is finding out how much jobs pay. That this job that they just offered me for $200 normally is $1,000, right? Because you didn't do your homework. You have to start looking it up. A lot of people tell me, oh, DeShawn, I look on the internet all the time, I don't see it. And I'm telling you that it is there. Research all these different types of things that you may want to do, right? Make a list of all the jobs you've ever wanted, right? And then start researching it, start typing it into Google. You see, back in the day, in the olden times, we had to go to something called the library, and we had to do our research that way. Now you guys don't even have to leave your home. All you have to do is type in, how much does an editorial makeup artist get paid, right? There's got to be a blog or something somewhere that will tell you, and there is. You just have to look it up. And the other thing I want to say about research, honestly, is that a lot of times you guys, when I say research and I tell you to type something in, right? A lot of times what will happen is you'll say, well, it wasn't there. And I say, well, how far did you dig? So I want you to understand that I know that there's a front page, and I think it lists like 12 resources for you, right? And it's not in that 12 resources. You might have to go to the 42nd resource in order to get your information. You understand? So I don't want you, just because it's not on the first page, oh, it doesn't exist. It does exist. You just have to do the research and the homework. That will make you a better negotiator. Do you understand? You are armed with the information that you need. You need to know how much does it pay. And a lot of times you guys don't even know that. And so when these things come at you, and they could be what sounds to you like a decent amount of money, somebody else is making triple, quadruple what you're making, right? And it's not even, sometimes it's not even about your experience. It's just that you don't know things, and you need to know how much things are paid. No. And the other thing that you guys, and again, myself included, I used to, let's say the gig wasn't paying well, right? But I said to myself, you know what? Sounds like a fun job, but you know, you ain't paying. So what do I do? What perks do I want? Do I want a car? Do I want an assistant to come along with me? You know, that kind of thing. So it's these things that you have to start to think about. Okay, it's not paying, but what else can you do for me? What else can you do? Can you pay me faster? In other words, I just said yes to this gig for you. I'm willing to take it at a lower rate, but you know what? There's got to be something you can do for me. Why don't you negotiate your pay that day? Do you know that you can do that? You say something like, wow, 800? Wow, that normally pays like 15, 16. Then the person's gonna say, yeah, I know, but that's our budget, blah, blah, blah. And then you say, wow, that's really low. Then you say, well, I really want to get paid that day. I don't want to have to wait 15, 30 days for my check. If I take this gig, can I get paid that day? And most of the time they go, we can arrange that for you. I'll take the gig. Do you get it? As simple as that. Negotiation is really not that bad. I think we panic so much when we negotiate because we don't want to lose the job. Don't lead a negotiation with desperation. Lead it with indifference. So what do I mean by that? It's sort of like you can take the gig or you can leave the gig. Because once you get all like, oh my God, it's my job. Once you get all like that, you lose the mindset of negotiating because you really want that job. And you tend, when we get like that, we tend to kind of show our hand to the other person. When we get all excited, it's listen, let's take it out of makeup and put it into any other world. You went to the store and you saw that bag, right? And you started jumping up and down over that bag. Well, the owner saw how happy you were about that bag. So then what happens? You go over there and you say, how much is that bag? There's no tag on it. I can't tell how much the bag is. I'm so excited. I just want that bag. And the owner says, oh, I'm so happy that you love that bag so much. The bag is $2,000. And you go, oh my God, that's such a great bargain. I will pay. And then you go and you pay your $2,000 and you're happy and you're skipping until you see the bag was actually $200. And what happened was you showed your hand to the person. You showed how desperately you wanted that bag. You showed how desperately you were willing to pay for that bag. There was no negotiation. There was no nothing. You just willingly gave it over. It's the same thing when they call us and they say, I have a job for you. And you go, okay. You willingly just showed your hand and showed how eager you are to take the job. When instead you should have found out all the information. You should know how much that job pays. We put so much of our love and our blood, sweat, and tears into becoming a makeup artist, right? And we dedicate so much of our time. And so when the offers start to come in, I think sometimes maybe we feel, oh gee, who am I to negotiate? I'm new. Or, who am I to, ask questions to this person? You know what I mean? You are within your rights to ask as many questions as you need. And again, if somebody pressures you, oh, I need my answer right now, I can't give you an answer until you give me all the particulars. Sometimes you're gonna have to say, no thank you. Sometimes you're gonna have to, sometimes it just does not meet your requirements. Sometimes it is not the type of job that you want. Sometimes you have to let a job go. And a lot of times what will happen, especially with newbies, we think that when we get offered a job, and let's say we turn it down for whatever weird reason, that will never work again. We will never get another job offer again. And that's just not true. That's just not the job that you need, or that's not the job that you can take at the moment. That's all it is. So I don't want you to think that if you do say, oh, gee, I can't, or, thank you for calling me, but yeah, I'm going to have to pass on that suddenly you become blacklisted. It doesn't work that way. This is an industry full of freelancers, and everybody understands that. You are within your rights to say no. You do your homework, you do your research, so you really arm yourself with the correct information. And sometimes it's literally right on Google. I promise you, it's on Google. That's the end of my sermon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'll leave your comments below, and let me know what you think. And I'll be back next week with yet another